So, someone asked me to do a video on limerence after our last video where I talked about what to look for in a partner. So, this is very important to address because limerence may have you feeling like you're aligned, but it's not alignment. It's Mother Nature's trick to get you addicted so that you'll reproduce. So let's get into it. You were taught to be in touch with your feelings, but you were probably never taught how to govern them. So you live like a person with their skin turned inside out, bleeding on everyone in hopes that someone would call that love. You weren't loving, you were leaking. And every drop of attention felt like water to a dehydrated person. This is limerence, the chemical infatuation with another person that we often misunderstand for love. But before we go further, hang around. I've got the live events that we're going to unfold at the end of this, but we're going to talk about the limerence situation before we do that. So if you're stuck in this, you already know that it doesn't feel intense. It feels undeniable. It feels magnetic. It feels like love, but it's not. Here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to walk you through the science first, and then I'll show you how it shows up in real life. And then finally, I'll help you step back from it by returning to the one place where healing actually begins. The observer inside of you. So let's start with the truth. Limerence is not love. It's addiction. When someone activates your deepest longing, your brain floods with dopamine. It feels like electricity, like euphoria, like this person is the missing piece. At the same time, your serotonin crashes. That's the chemical that keeps your thoughts grounded, keeps you balanced, keeps you steady. When it drops, you obsess, you fixate, you spiral, and you think about them nonstop. You stop eating, stop sleeping, you kind of lose yourself and your center. This isn't love, it's a chemical high, and your nervous system gets hooked on it. The same brain regions that light up during drug addiction light up during limerence. But here's the difference. When people are addicted to alcohol or drugs, they're rehab centers, detox facilities, 12-step groups, help, there's language, there's understanding. But when you're addicted to a person, to how they made you feel, to the identity that you got to wear when they looked at you that way, there's nothing. There's no withdrawal plan. There's no detox protocol. There's no limerence rehab. And worse, you can't grab your fix from a dealer or a gas station because your drug has a name, a face, a voice, a laugh that lives inside your head, and they're gone or distant or not safe or no longer available. So what you're really going through is withdrawal. And the world around you, they don't really get it. They say things like, just get over it, move on, you'll find someone else. But you'd never say that to someone that was coming off drugs or alcohol, because you'd know they're not in heartbreak, they're in chemical collapse. Limerence is basically the same thing. It's not romance, it's your nervous system in survival mode. And attachment is addiction. You're not grieving the person, you're grieving the way they made you feel. The you they reflected back, that's what hurts. And here's really the brutal truth. Most of what we call love is actually just attachment. And attachment wants to possess, wants to control, wants to keep. Love wants what's best for the other person, even if what's best for them isn't you. So let's slow this down. Limerence is intoxicating. Love is patient. Limerence is writing poems at midnight because you're high on dopamine. Love is holding someone at midnight, even when you're exhausted. Limerence is craving how they make you feel. Love is caring how they feel, even when it's not about you. Limerence is fast. Love is slow. Limerence grabs. Love holds. Limerence burns hot. Love burns deep. Limerence is about control. Love is about freedom. And if you grow up with unmet needs, neglect, abandonment, inconsistencies, or trauma, then limerence won't just feel good. It'll feel necessary, like a chance to fix the past and feel like you're enough. But that's not love. That's your nervous system trying to complete an old story through a new person. And now you're stuck in the loop. So what do? You come home to the only part of you that's ever had clarity, the observer inside of you. There are villagers, parts of you that have been developed from pain, the romantic, the fixer, the people pleaser. And when someone triggers hope, they all wake up. They put on costumes and they speak in your voice and they say, this is love, don't lose it. But they're not you. They are imposters, old protectors, programmed responses running on survival code. Do you hear the cicadas? Limerence is attachment, and attachment breeds dependency. You're searching for something that gratifies you. Wake up. You are abandoning yourself in search of a lesser source. But you're not the voices of the villagers. You're not the panic. You're not the story. You are the one that hears it. You are the observer. And when you return to the place where you observe and lead from there, that is who you are. That is your identity. Everything else is programming. Everything else is pain, pretending to keep you safe. So ask, who's talking right now? Is it love, or is it fear? Is it truth, or is it withdrawal? Because healing doesn't happen by chasing the one who triggers the wound. It happens when you stop running, return to presence, and lead your village from the inside out. So I wrote a book called Who's Talking to walk you through this exact process. It's available on Amazon and Audible, and all proceeds go to the Shriners Children's Hospital. If you want to go deeper, I offer one-on-one coaching. Just message me. But whether we work together or not, please remember this. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You're not weak. You're just in withdrawal. You're not in love. You might be in limerence. And now you kind of know the difference. So now, as promised, I'm going to roll out some of our live events. This weekend, July 20th, I'll be in Lafayette, and then Houston, Texas, then Arlington, Texas, and then Colorado, and then Salt Lake City, Utah. So if you want to join one of our in-person gatherings, just email me directly for more info. Come here. So before you go, please be aware there are many imposters pretending to be me online. They'll message you, they'll invite you to Telegram or WhatsApp or some other sketchy app, trying to make it seem like we're connected. Be vigilant. If you think someone else is trying to be an imposter of me, just email me up here. That's how you'll know. You can't mimic the email. So I hope this helped. If not, it was free. See you next time.